Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the West. Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Taking a look at San Antonio. A critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
This could be one of those pivotal games, guys. Coming in as a lower seed, they've taken the lead in this series. If they win here tonight in front of that home crowd, I think they take complete control.
SGA playing both ends of the floor and now triggering their break.
Ayton in the high post. Gilgeous Alexander. With the rebound. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Spurs. Here he goes.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
Ayton the screen. Here's McGrady. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That is so clever by Gilgeous Alexander. He gets the defender in the air. Gets him to bite on that shot fake.
You look at San Antonio. Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And, Kevin, these are the games where, I feel like you need to make big shots because the teams are close. 1 or 2 plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Collins. Here's McGrady. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's SGA. Tracy McGrady on the wing. And the 3 off target. Bailey with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
With Bailey's shooting skill, you might want to see more of that from him.
Here's McGrady. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
This one for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level of superstar in this league. He is relentless.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
The Spurs with the lead. And Jones over to help. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
McGrady outside. Pass to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Man, oh man, look at the agility for a guy that size. The honor to throw it down. I love it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now, here is McGrady. 8 points for him. Pass to Daniel. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that one's good. McGrady's got 11 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Castle with it. Now McGrady defending. And Portland with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run goal. Ayton up top. Back to McGrady. Ayton in the high post. Right side Jones. Here's McGrady. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. He's got 13.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done.
The Trailblazers, 19.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Pass to Simpson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, his team loves to see that. Wiggins attacking with force.
Portland leading by 7. Out to the right wing. just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to post. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. Out to the right wing. Right hand shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wiggins.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo! Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. There's a screen. Pass to Sampson. Back to Caldwell Pope. Sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Wiggins. There's the triple. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. On its way from Caldwell Pope for two. That one wide left. Pass to post. Outside, Sexton. Launches a three. Whitehead with the rebound. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And he drives in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Black. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wiggins outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
This is exactly what they want from Wiggins. Apply rim pressure. Take it strong to the hole.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Black with it. Guarded now by Sexton. In transition. Here come the Spurs. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Post.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Wiggins outside. He hits Post, top of the key. Back to Wiggins. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Stolen. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Trailblazers leading by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
3.
Sexton with it. He's got 6. Pass to Wiggins. The three. Again, Wiggins missing. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins with the block. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ware. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Spurs trail by 4. Puts the move on. Going inside. And slam dunk by SGA.
And you see the acceleration right there. SGA turning it on.
Here's McGrady. A three-pointer is right on target. McGrady's got 16 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Ware. Lets the three fly. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now Daniels. Nothing on the board. Outside, Jones. Ayton inside. Collins wide open. He fires. Misses the three.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And they pick up 2.
Well, very few things on a basketball court are as pretty as a well-placed finger roll.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Collins. Back to McGrady. Fires the three.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
5 to shoot. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's elite rim protection by Ayton, and that's exactly what this team needs him to do. Control the paint.
Outside, SGA. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And Jones sends it in.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's SGA. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
There's the screen. Here's Ware. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to McGrady. Outside Jones. Oh, good on the triple. Spurs trailed by 6. Outside, SGA. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Whoa! What a play! And an out-of-this-world reverse jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Nifty move. Outside, Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Black in the post. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. "26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Kuminga comes to help. Spurs working the ball around now. The open look here for Sexton. Drains the three-pointer. Sexton's got 9.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And they really need to settle down right here and find a way to take care of the basketball. That would be my point of emphasis.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving inside. And that one, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers. 44.
And we're with you again. So round 1 coverage continues. Portland leading by 3. Here's Black. Pass to Sampson. Takes it off the glass. Sampson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Now Black, defended by Sexton. Whitehead. The layup off target. And here's Sexton. Pass to Clowney. Back to Sexton. 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Post misses the shot. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Back to Black. Inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside, Sexton. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 7. Kuminga, no good. Higgins outside. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so Whitehead will bring it up for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Sampson's shot is off. And the Spurs with possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Castle. Lock at 6. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he swishes it right through.
All of that work that Gilgeous-Alexander has put into his shot is paying off. We've really seen Shea take that leap.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on 8.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk. And no doubt, one of the more polarizing prospects in this year's rookie class. Really makes shots few others can, but he's still adding strength and polish to his all-around game.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And Portland making a change here. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. McGrady outside. Collins. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Now, here's SGA. Cleared away by Ayton.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And there's the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And stolen by Ayton. Right side, Collins. Here's Ayton. McGrady outside. Jacks up a 3. He drills the 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
But I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. He's off from 3. And Portland with the ball. SGA with the steal. Fires the 3. Does not go in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
3, good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a crucial game for them.
Welcome, everyone, to this... Critical. Game 5 in the Western Conference on 2K Sports. The winner tonight will be just one victory away from moving on to the second round. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trailblazers. You look at Portland,
The winner of Game 5 often becomes the favorite to take the series. A win here could do wonders for them, but a loss would mean having to get one out on the road.
On offense, here are the Spurs. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Bailey for three. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night. Pass to McGrady. And just over a minute played here to start the game. The deep three. The long distance three is buried. You look at Portland. It's been a tough one so far. Back and forth through the first 4 games.
And we all know they have home court advantage, but this is a 3-game series now. A statement win here is what this team is hoping for.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
On the wing, Jones. And here's Ayton. Pass to McGrady. Collins outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers. From deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Shot from 12. The bank shot, no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's McGrady. Ware brings the double. Out to the right wing. Fader on the way. And they recover it. Daniels outside. Collins right side. Hey, expanding his range. Ooh, poked away. This one for three. Daniels misses. Here's Castle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And SGA has got the ball here for San Antonio. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. SGA hits them both. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Castle. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Daniels. Pass to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Counted from distance. McGrady's got 8 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
SGA with it. It's picked up by Jones. Back to SGA. Pass to Bailey. Now Ware. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. Second chance shot. Castle on the wing. And Collins with the big block. Here's McGrady. They to get it back. Jones. Pass to Collins. Here's McGrady. Give him 8. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Portland scoring again.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
To the paint. 11 feet out. Can't get it to drop. Spurs trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Bailey for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Now Daniels. Pass to Collins. Collins a screen. Here's McGrady. Collins a screen. He got it up. And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland ahead. They lead by 5. And the second.
The Spurs, 12.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Six on the shot clock. And no good. Trailblazers lead by 8. Here's McGrady. There's the drive.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Portland. Back to Wiggins. The 3 is up. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Going inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Wiggins for 3. Drills it from deep. Wiggins got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Black. Rebound by San Antonio. Wiggins looking around. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Back to Okoro. Cuts off the pass. Caldwell Pope with it. Now Wiggins defending. And here's Kuminga for 3. And he buries his first look.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
Well, his team loves to see that. Wiggins attacking with force.
Here's Black. Pass to Whitehead. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sampson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Sexton with it. Yet to see a basket. The drive. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Whitehead. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game. He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive board. Pass to Whitehead. Stops in the 3. Whitehead's got 9 points in the quarter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Black. Down low. Here's post. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's mainly been a scorer throughout his career, but you like that Wiggins that time kept his head on a swivel.
Pass to Kuminga. .110 left in the first half of this game. To the middle. Here's Sampson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. That one falls. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Count it. Good.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Pass to Whitehead. There's the screen. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 14. Wiggins from long range. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Beyond the arc. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Whitehead. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. Portland ahead. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Trailblazers lead by 14. Here's Daniels. Connects from downtown. Daniels has got his third bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Portland with it. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So it's Portland now. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That'll be a second foul of the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Aiden pulls it down. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Pass to Jones. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Castle. Stolen by Castle.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Ware brings a double to the wing on the left. From the stripe. And he knocks the jumper down. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Count it.
There are few players in this league who attack with that kind of skill and tenacity that SGA possesses.
Pass to Jones. to Daniels. Clock at 6. From downtown. The shot, no good. Spurs trail by 17. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
The 3 from Ayton. Buries it from 3. Ayton's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Collins outside. To the inside. Here's McGrady. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Spurs. Trailing by 17.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Outside, SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Ayton with a screen. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Collins, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Bailey. Right side, SGA. Stolen by Daniels. Pass to McGrady. Goes up from the top of the key. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's McGrady. 18 points for him.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. Trailblazers lead by 15. .52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Daniels. Here's McGrady. Collins right side. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Shea probing. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Seconds left in the third. Here's Black. Nice D from Ware. Spurs trail by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Well, once he has some open space ahead of him, there's just no stopping SGA.
Launches it. Knocks down the triple. SGA's got 18 points in just the second half.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Seven seconds left in the third. From deep three-point land. He can't hit that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Portland ahead, up by 11. And we're coming back in
48. Fourth quarter time, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. There, the screen. From deep, SGA. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot is good, Sampson. So it's San Antonio now. It's a 13-point game. And here's SGA outside. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Back to Black. Outside Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sampson. The fader. No good that time.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And here's Black. From behind the arc. Can't hit that one.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Clock at 6. Stolen by Daniels. Here's McGrady. The putback.
First foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Picked his pocket.
Well, it's really turned around for him because he really took care of the ball in the first half.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Here's Ayton. 6 to shoot. Back to Collins. The rebound by Ware. Spurs trail by 8. Out to the wing. And here's Bailey for 3. McGrady grabs a miss. So it's Portland now. Stolen by Castle. Here's Bailey. Now here's Ware. 6 on the shot clock. Ware, the screen. Gilgis Alexander. Shea all the way to the cup.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
They set the screen. He's off from 3. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Bailey. It's tipped. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Shot's no good.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. SGA fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Jones outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bailey. And the 3 misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level of superstar in this league. He is relentless.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. Up again. The putback. How about the activity?
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
And so Portland takes the win. And with this win, they've
We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Spurs. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
A must-win game for them, no doubt. But playing in front of that home crowd, they have every bit of confidence that they can win this game and shift some of the pressure if they can force a Game 7.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get it back. McGrady outside. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. That one doesn't drop. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Pass to Ayton. You look at San Antonio. And we know their backs are against the wall. No room for error in this elimination game.
Yeah, having the home court tonight is a big boost for their confidence, but they need to stay in the moment. Can't look ahead to a Game 7. Take it one game at a time.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's McGrady. A rebound by the Spurs.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
Here's Daniels. McGrady outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Bailey.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Castle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. McGrady outside. Driving to the basket.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves it. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
Yeah, great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Now, here is McGrady. Nice move. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Sinks the triple.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
It's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Pulls up for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a screen by Collins. Puts up a deep three. And then Collins slams it in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bailey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Castle. Clock at 6. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Trailblazers with the lead. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Count it.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Bailey. Wiggins outside.
That's as good as it gets. Woo! Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
Collins. And here is McGrady. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And it's Ware in the corner. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
16.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Here's Black. They get the rebound. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Here's Black. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. San Antonio trailing here. Now, here's Sexton. Back to Wiggins. A three. Whitehead with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, Kuminga. 4 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Black.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
San Antonio again missing. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his third foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
Right side, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Wiggins. Latrey. He can't get that one.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Whitehead. Rebound, San Antonio. up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with a sledgehammer.
Yes, the power of the two-man game after all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Yeah, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
And Sexton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. Spurs trailed by 5. Wiggins drives in. And here comes the break. Here's Black. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, his team loves to see that. Wiggins attacking with force.
A nice shot by Black. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Black. Here's Whitehead. Defended by Sexton. Black with it. He's got 9. Shot clock at 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Clowney. There's the 3.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Here's Kuminga. Back to Black. 3-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. 20 seconds left in the first half. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good.
Well, look at Wiggins year after year showing up and getting it done. Really a solid career and has some big-time highlights sprinkled throughout.
Offensive rebound.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback shot.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defenders.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Spurs trail by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
McGrady outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Collins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's SGA. Fires the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
And he nails the 3rd. The Trailblazers with the lead. Now McGrady. He's got 9. Pulls it from the elbow. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. McGrady's got 12.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Down low. Here's Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A nice pass by the rookie Bailey. They love seeing Ace set up others.
And stolen by Castle. Outside, SGA. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
McGrady outside. A rebound by the Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
To Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now Daniels. He's defended by Ware. Here is Daniels. Still scoreless.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
Well, it's easy to see why SGA has risen to the level of superstar in this league. He is relentless.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio. Here's McGrady. Drains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
There's the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Let's the 3 fly. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's SGA. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's elite rim protection by Ayton, and that's exactly what this team needs him to do. Patrol the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Whitehead. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead. We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Castle
so good up and down the lane.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's McGrady. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow! Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
From outside the arc. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. .29 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Trailblazers leading by 3. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .24 seconds left in the third quarter. Black with it. He's got 9. Five to shoot. Pulls up. Portland, no good that time either. Good if it goes. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Trailblazer.
The Trailblazers. 15.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Trailblazers leading by 3. And here's Daniels. Jones with him. Bailey picks him up. McGrady right side. To the inside. And Ware pulls it down. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Here's Ware. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Gilgeous-Alexander explodes to the rim.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
Here's McGrady. Can't throw it down with one hand.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And Collins now top the key. And then Collins slams it in.
And that's one of Daniel's greatest attributes, his poise as a playmaker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Outside, SGA. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading by 3. Now, here is McGrady. From deep three-point land. Here's Ayton. Now McGrady. Snatched away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, that's blocked. In the corner, Daniels. McGrady outside. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Tips it. Here's McGrady. 6 to shoot. The long 3. Can't get it to go. Spurs trailed by 3. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now Bailey. Takes the three. Cleared away by Ayton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Outside SGA. Driving in, and he jams it in.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Collins. Last one's a three. And down goes the three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Daniels fires. And the three misses. Spurs trip by 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
SGA, the putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
McGrady with the ball. Fires from way outside. Bailey pulls it down. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by McGrady. .40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ayton the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. And stolen by Castle. Bailey fires. Knocks down the three.
Well, for a rookie, Bailey has great confidence in his shot. Not bashful from letting it fly from deep.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And here is McGrady. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those 5 seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Trailing by 2. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
And this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And playing through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
Now, here is McGrady. Trying again.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Castle. Jacks up a three. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Castle with it. Now McGrady defending. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Wiggins knowing exactly when to assert himself in the paint.
Daniels into the lane.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now where? Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Now Bailey. Stolen by Collins. And stolen by Wiggins. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
And Daniels, here we go. Doesn't get that one. San Antonio leading.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside SGA. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
So offensively, Daniels has really come into his own, and now he's taking charge in important moments.
Wiggins right side. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable! And Wiggins showing you he can succeed under intense pressure. A capable score when you need it most.
Daniels with it. Now defended by Wiggins.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Takes it inside. Oh, nuts!
Oh, that will energize his teammates. Going right at the defender and throwing it down.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bailey. And he drives in.
And Bailey isn't bashful at attacking the basket, using those long strides to his advantage.
McGrady left side. Whoa!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bailey. One-handed.
Obviously, SGA's scoring attracts the most attention, but you can't ignore his passing ability.
McGrady outside. Collins outside. Ayton. Shot clock at 2. Dyson Daniel. Collins. Now Ayton. And it's blocked. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this PGA going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
There's a screen by Collins. Put it down hard.
Watch out below.
Woo. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is off. And that's a foul called on Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers.
And as a scorer, Daniels can really work inside with that size.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way. Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
McGrady with the ball. Now Ayton. No good.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Here's Whitehead.
Got it! What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. And Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bailey throws it down. What an assist!
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it up.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And he does not hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Bailey. Rebounded by Collins. Portland trailing here. McGrady.
Oh, that was amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Bailey. Good. Lays it right in there.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Now Ayton. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Oh, the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Right in the lane.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And get it to go. Spurs leading by 4. Bailey. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
That free throw good from Bailey.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. And good! From way outside, it's in!
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this one should seal this win. What a timely burst.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. A putback. Another chance here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 3 is off.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's the Spurs Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round in exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring... This one. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at Portland. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter. Only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
Look at the Trailblazers. Tonight, it's all hands on deck for them here at home. This is a Game 7, and we know anything can happen.
Yeah, and I expect them to tighten up their rotation, play with more urgency. The start of this game is huge. They're hoping the home crowd will help them.
Now, here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. There's a screen by Collins. Whoa!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's SGA missing. In the corner, Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here is McGrady. Back to Daniels. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Jones from outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside, SGA. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Portland. They trail by 1. Pass to McGrady. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style.
Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
Daniels inside the line. There's a screen by Collins. McGrady. Shot by Collins, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Rebounded by DeAndre.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
McGrady outside. Fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. McGrady's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor and then the balance to knock it down.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bailey. From deep three-point land. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 9.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
McGrady outside. Nice move. Wow, hammering it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for San Antonio. He comes away.
The Spurs, 15.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Team foul.
Here's Whitehead. Lets it go from deep. Here's Sampson. Pass to Black. Latrey. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice looking 3-ball by Black, showing how effective he can be from that range.
Right side, Sexton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Black with it. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
San Antonio ball.
Now Sexton. Nothing on the board. Pass to Okoro. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Offensive rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Portland. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Black. Stolen away. Here's Sexton. Takes it inside. Now here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And stolen by Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You guys are faster up the floor than Sexton. He is tough to keep up with.
To the wing on the left. Here's Black. Kuminga with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to Okoro. Now post. Sexton with it. Kuminga picks him up. And Sexton slams it in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your score.
It's good.
Yeah, no threat through contact. Black doing what he has to for the bucket.
Out to the right wing. Back to Sexton. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. Sexton's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Okoro. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. At the tip. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of...
Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Kuminga down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whitehead's shot is off.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And it's Wiggins missing. Portland trailing here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that one.
Absolutely. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Okoro. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Wiggins, and he uses the glass on the lane. Wiggins has got 6. Gets it off. That shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. NBA playoff, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, you expect this from Ayton. For him to shrug off contact inside and power his way to a bucket.
Outside, SGA. Fires away from outside. Here's Ware. Another shot. It's stolen by McGrady.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball anywhere you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Sweet move. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shot by Collins, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Bailey. He has yet to score. Three-pointer. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. There's a screen by Collins. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's McGrady. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Clock at 6. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. Back to SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is what we're used to see from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. McGrady outside. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Pass to Collins. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. Outside,
Gilgeous-Alexander connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Has to wear from outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
A shot by McGrady, no good. In transition, here come the Spurs. Bailey with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. Collins looking around. And finish off by Collins.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his team.
You're right. The defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that.
Whoa! Nice. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a one-point game, and the shot goes in. SGA's got 12 points here in the second half. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Collins. Here's McGrady. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And a wide open look for SGA. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Portland trailing here. Now Black, 5 points in the game. Power down with both hands.
Athletic finish right there by Black. I like when he goes up strong like this.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 26. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. I mean, that's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's all tied in Portland.
46. The Spurs. 46.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And here are the Spurs. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander, so quick off the floor.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. To the paint. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Them one on Castle.
Well, Collins is an exceptional athlete with a lot of skill offensively, but I'd like to see more out of him on the defensive end. I think that could bring his game to another level.
Bailey with a wide open look. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Three-pointer, Daniels sinks the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And stolen by Daniels. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. Collins. A second chance effort. No good at the rim. Plenty of space. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Ayton with the block.
Great rim protection by Ayton. This coaching staff wants more of that from beyond.
Outside Daniels. Collins wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. Castle with it. Now McGrady defending. This one for three. Daniels with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And that one, good. Daniels has got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Spurs trail by 6. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The three goes down.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now. Absolutely. The beauty.
This play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Kicked away. And there's the dunk.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Now Ayton. McGrady right side. Here's Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Now Bailey to take the lead. 3, good.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The Spurs with the lead. Now SGA. You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Nice pass by the rookie Bailey. They love seeing Ace set up others.
Put a little extra on that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Seconds left in the fourth.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now Ayton. Top Daniels. Oh, the shake. It misses. Ball's knocked loose.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.